Il est où? Ouais. Oh, c'est pas la mer à bras. Il est où? On se casse, en vrai. Voilà. Bon, et nos potes sont invisibles aux yeux des ennemis, c'est tant mieux. Alors, prison. Voilà. Si, bonjour.
You cannot pass. Only the Naughts have access to the prison.
Ah! Putain. Chier. Bon. Faire des... C'est un jeu un peu plus poussé sur le niveau RP de Deus Ex, mais on est sur le même genre, avec les décisions qui impactent, donc... attendez-vous à ce que je fasse beaucoup de sauvegardes. Shit. Putain, s'il est pas con, il va se rendre compte que... Sauf si la planche disparaît, bien sûr.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are.
Quel
How
enculé.
about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Naughts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Non. Il peut toujours crever la gueule ouverte. Si j'ai le choix de pas le libérer, lui je le libère pas. Alors... Normalement ils font toujours la sieste là-bas.
Damnation, we've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe.
C'est
The
raté.
Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of
Ça m'étonnerait pas, hein. C'est typique. D'un point de vue religieux, c'est...
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But The text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth.
Pardon.
St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and
C'est...
white.
Ça m'étonne pas.
There is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light.
Bon, ça reste des illuminés, mais je comprends pourquoi ils sont poursuivis en fait. C'est un peu comme les catholiques et les protestants, quoi. Ils sont dans la même merde parce qu'ils ont découvert une lecture différente des textes religieux et du coup ça plaît pas au patron actuel, quoi. Donc tu les flagues comme hérétiques, c'est plus simple à gérer. Ouais. C'est pour ça que j'aime pas les religions. C'est rarement honnête. Je vais être obligé de libérer le passeur. Hein. Hélas.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Mais c'est un bel enculé. Aïe 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 aïe. C'est même un gros enculé. Ah non, j'aurais peut-être dû attendre d'être allé parler aux gens de l'Alliance. J'aurais peut-être pu le laisser dans son trou tout en sauvant les deux historiens là. Dommage. Dommage, j'ai été un peu trop rapide là-dessus. C'est fort dommage, mais je sais pas trop si c'est le bon plan pour eux. Je préférerais, si j'avais le choix, les amener sur la Nouvelle Terre, quoi. Parce que si c'est pour eux le meilleur coin pour leur religion, ça pourrait être bien de les ramener, quoi.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
Willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Bon, bah, j'aurais pas dû libérer le t'enculé.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
J'aurais pas dû
We owe you
libérer le
our
t'enfoiré.
lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing.
Dommage.
I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Chais. Ah, c'est pas fou. Bon. On va parler de t'enculé.
Good day, Excellency.
À chaque fois je m'assois, hein, je suis...
To what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
C'est bien, il est bien full of shit lui, hein, c'est... Quel enculé.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
C'est bien un gros connard. Bon, mais après, c'est que mon avis. Je crois qu'on a fait le tour hein, des objectifs secondaires. Non, on a tout fait, quête annexe. Ah non! Il nous reste encore ces deux-là. Allez. Où est-ce que c'est? Je suis pas à côté. Putain, c'est où? Yo. Bon. Bon, on va enquêter sur la disparition du mousse parce que j'ai perdu la quête. Alors.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Avec le micro mute, j'ai quand même des fluctuations sur le capteur de voix, c'est formidable. Bon, bah ça nous a pas trop avancé, le mec c'est le bon gars quoi, mais bon, il a quand même disparu. Allez, l'alcoolique, ça va?
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him.
Il a pas du tout une voix qui va avec sa gueule, bordel.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day.
Mais sa tête, elle va vraiment pas. Il a des yeux et le milieu de la tête d'un enfant. Ça va pas avec le reste. Enfin, avec sa voix, quoi. C'est nul.
Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell
T'es
into the
pété
gutter.
comme un coin. Surtout ça.
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. The captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a
Et
gentle
peut-être
boy.
pas aussi sans histoire qu'il le pense, hein, tout simplement.
You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thanks
Ben
a lot.
souhaite.
I need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it.
Ouais, bah ça pue, hein. Y a pas besoin d'être expert pour savoir. Je comprends vraiment pas. Enfin, un mousse, donc ça peut pas être qu'un mousse. Je suis sûr qu'il y a une couille avec ce mec, mais qu'est-ce que c'est, je sais pas encore.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
Il y a pas de nom lui.
Can I call you something this time?
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I'm looking for a Naut. A cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
I need to be
Bon.
off. Farewell.
Non, toujours pas l'intention de picoler chez toi, connard. Salut. Alors... Hey, yeah. T'as vraiment une sale gueule.
I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were...
Mais casse-toi, toi!
That's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned
Ça
by his love
pue.
for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless
C'est
child?
pas un simple gosse. Je le sens bien, ça, que c'est pas un simple gosse. Excusez-moi, pardon. Pas loin de Thélème, du coup. Ou alors, est-ce que ce serait un mec de la ville qui essaierait de s'enfuir?
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Je suis déjà à l'entrée. Je sais que ce mur est beau, mais quand même. Yes. Ouh, que ça a l'air des bigots.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse
Ah.
me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't
Je savais
you
bien
see,
que c'était
Your
une douille.
Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that
pue.
your
Cette
drunkards
famille
must have
pue.
misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the
Cette
tributaries
pute!
of our own
Pardon.
nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.